I drop on my planet, say trap like my pencil fused with lead.
What's up guys, welcome to the Prep Life episode 2. In this episode I'm simply going to be taking you through a full day of my eating on a normal day, which at the moment sits around 2,600 calories. This is the week from the 25th of February all the way to the 3rd of March. My weigh-ins this week have been, and the 77 kilos can be explained by the fact that it was my 6-month anniversary with my girlfriend, so we did go out to an all-you-can-eat sushi place, and I did eat all I can eat. Walking home was a struggle. So it's about 11 o'clock now. So without further ado, meal 1. So meal 1 is nice and simple. But mainly what we've got is 5 eggs, 100 grams of like chopped up salami with half an onion sliced up and fried in there. We've got this vitamin juice from Lidl. And then just a banana, just to make up the rest of the carbs for the meal. I'll put the macros of the meal on the side here. So for my pre-workout meal, I'll usually either have what you see here, just another banana and some dates, quick carbs before the gym. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at my post-workout meal. Right, so I'm just back from the gym. I just did the session that you're about to see later in the episode, so that was a little bit of bench, and then mainly shoulders and arms. But I'm gonna have my post-workout meal now. So what I've got is 200 grams of tinned peaches and a whole pot of this Skyr Bianco. It's about 6 o'clock now, that means the penultimate meal of the day is about to go down. I've gone for some, let's bring it over here. So I've got 100 grams of this pasta, with 200 grams of chicken breast, 30 grams of hot sauce, and then 150 grams of mixed vegetables. The total of this meal is this right here, and the total of the day is this. It's now about 11:15, so it's time for my final meal. I've got 100 grams of chopped up pear, 200 grams more of that Skyr yogurt, 33 grams of this like chestnut spread. It makes the yogurt taste really nice instead of just like a cream cheese, and 250 ml of red wine, because it is a Friday night and you've got to let loose on prep, even if you do track the calories like a virgin. So that was my full day of eating on Friday the 1st of March. This is pretty much an average look at what I'd eat, apart from the red wine, but it was a Friday, so yeah, it comes to 2,600 calories. And around, I shoot for sort of 180 to 200 protein, depending on if it's a training day or a rest day and my general intensity and how well I'm feeling. So now I'm going to take you through session 3 in my training split at the moment, which is, it starts with a bit of bench and then it goes into mainly shoulders and arms. So yeah, I'll see you over there. So into the workout, the first exercise is the bench press. One thing I've really been trying to do with my bench press is not just do complete sets to failure. I've been adding in a bit of lower RPE strength work. So this first set here is 80 times 11 at RPE 9, not going to failure, just sort of leaving 1 rep in the tank. I was quite happy with this because it was 1 rep up from last week, exactly the same conditions. The next set is again an RPE 9. I usually start with my heavier load sets, and this is 90 kilos for a set of 5. Really happy with the way this one moved. Possibly could have got 2 more, but yeah, I racked it at 5 and quite happy with that. The first of the actual sort of RPE sets is this. This is 82.5 kilos for 4 reps at an RPE 5, meaning I could potentially get 8 reps with the way it was moving and how I was feeling. Incredibly happy with the way this moved. Didn't even really see any signs of slowing down at all. Nice. Yeah, I was very happy with that one. This one was supposed to be a lower RPE, but it ended up being sort of around an RPE 8. This is just 92.5 kilos for a set of 2. Was expecting, yeah, I was expecting that to feel a bit easier than it did, but you know, I'd just done 3 heavyish sets, so not too disappointed. And then just to round off the volume and to get a bit of sort of technique work in, I've just got 70 kilos for a set of 8 at an RPE 5. Really happy with the way that these kind of weights are moving. I mean, I can keep the tempo completely consistent, so all's good there. Next on to the dumbbell shoulder press. This is 28.5 kilos for a set of 14. And as you can see by this last rep here, so close to 15, which I was gutted about because that would have been an increase on last week, but at least I've managed to maintain it there. Next we're on to this awesome delt fly machine, just showing you the failure of the left arm there. So as you can see, I'm not holding the handle properly, and the same as the chest press in the first video, I find that sometimes by mixing up the grip and positioning, you can actually get a better contraction, and that was the case there. I've already shown you this exercise before, but I include it on both days just because it's an absolute bread and butter staple for me. I find it really activates the anterior delt and triceps, and I get such a good contraction, and as you can see, the last rep is always a complete failure. So then on to a new exercise, is the chest fly. I never really used to do these, but I thought I'd give it a go because this gym has a really nice sort of double TRX. And I must admit the contraction's insane. So on to the rope hammer curl. Find an absolutely great contraction with these. Allows me to sort of rotate, supinate my wrists at the top even, allowing for a sort of even greater contraction than just a hammer neutral grip. Next on to the tricep push down with the rope. Pretty standard exercise, just done to failure. And then on to the final exercise, which is, it's kind of like a French press, but I bring the elbow down quite a lot, which really helps to extend the long head.
Burning out ahead of the triceps.
Found it really helps. Sort of overall tricep development, really great exercise. So that was the workout portion of the vlog. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.